Hey Virgo, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Tipsy here to do your general love reading for whenever you were led to this message. Let's jump right in and start by pulling some oracle cards to see what overall energy is surrounding this reading for you. And the first card that we have out is Full Moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. Let's grab another, see what else is going on for this reading. For my Virgo collective, what energies are surrounding this? Oh, okay. We got two that flipped out. Didn't realize. We have in the near future, and we also have meditation brings answers. Let's grab a romance angel. And we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. All right. So what it feels like for you right now, Virgo, is that this is a time of quiet. This is very much, I feel an energy of you sort of going within, that you are taking some time to yourself to reevaluate what it is that you want out of partnerships, what it is that you want your next relationship to look like. And so I don't think that this is something that you've been like talking about with friends, something that you've been sort of publicizing. It doesn't feel as though you've been going around like complaining like, oh my God, it's cuffing season. I'm not cuffed. Like this is horrible. I don't think that you're going around like bad mouthing people that you've dated in the past or anything like that. This feels like a very just calm and contemplative type of energy where, you know, we're sort of winding down the year and you're like, okay, what's next? What does this look like for me? What is it that I want? And it feels as though you're sort of going inward and you're taking moments to be quiet and just sort of let the messages come. You're sort of letting spirit guide you. But what's also sort of surrounding this reading while you're in this quiet energy is that once again, we see something brewing beneath the surface when it comes to your romantic life. And I don't feel like, you know, for this reading, the energy that's coming through, I don't think that that Virgo is attached to anybody right now. I do feel like right now you're kind of on this solo dolo life mission. You're doing you, you're okay, you're good, but you're still thinking about relationships. But there's something that's building beneath the surface. There's something that's growing. And probably sooner than you think, you're going to see something blossom that's going to make you happy, that's going to be what you want. It's going to be a win for you, and it's also going to be a win for the other person. So the things that you're thinking about now, the qualities that you're manifesting in another person, in what this relationship looks like, it's coming to you. So let's jump into some tarot and see if we can get a little bit more detail about what's going on with you guys. And we will start with your current energy. What's happening with my Virgos? We have the Tower. What about Virgo's person that I don't think you're not in a relationship with them? We have, awakening. Yes. Virgo's person, awaken yourself, wake up. 10 of Voices in reverse for what's currently hidden from you. Advice from Spirit. We have the Lovers. And for your potential outcome for my Virgo collective, we have the 7 of Inspiration or the 7 of Wands. So let's see if we can clarify this a little bit for you. Starting again with your current energy. Where are my Virgos right now? We have the 8 of Wands in reverse for Virgo's person. Oh, we have 2. We have Strength, and we also have the World for what's currently hidden. Any obstacles, challenges, what you don't know. We have the Queen of Swords Advice from Spirit. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so let's get into this, Virgo. Looking at your current energy, we have the Tower and we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So once again, this quiet energy that we saw over here with retreat and meditation brings answers is carried over into your energy right now. It feels as though you're undergoing a change, a transformation. And this is not something that, is external as of right now. It'll show up. The changes that you're sort of making internally are going to show up in your external world. But for right now, things are very quiet for you. It doesn't feel as though there are any incoming messages or, things are stable but quiet. And this is the time where you're doing this introspection, when you're doing this meditating, where you're listening to your higher self in spirit. So not a bad thing, right? But there are changes happening. There's a transformation that's happening in your life right now. Whether or not you believe it, because things are so quiet, it's there. Now, on your person side, Virgo, as you are getting clear on what it is that you're looking for out of a relationship, this person is doing the same thing. They are coming into their own level of awareness. They're waking up to what it is that they truly want to. And don't kill me, Virgo, for some of you, this might be somebody that you've dealt with previously, where things, kind of fizzled out. I don't feel like this is something where it was like you were dating someone for 10 years and they cheated and they're like, oh my God, Virgo was the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't think that it's that type of situation. This might just be something where you casually dated someone and, things just kind of fizzled out. Like they didn't put forth a whole lot of effort. You didn't put forth a whole lot of effort, but something in them is shifting and it's like, damn, I should have done more. I should have put in more work, because I realized that Virgo was pretty dope. And I would like to see where things go. I miss having them around. So that's for some of you, not all of you. This could be a person that you haven't met yet, who's still on that same journey of growing awareness about what they want out of a relationship too. And we have the Strength card and we also have the World. This is them pushing through. This is them getting clear. This is them getting very firm on what they want. And much like the Tower that signals a transformation, sort of a breaking down to be able to build back up, the World represents the ending of a chapter, the closing of a cycle, and the beginning of a new one. So while you're undergoing your transformation, this person is also turning the page in their own book of life, if you will. They're also undergoing this transformation and they're moving on to the next iteration of their life with a lot more clarity than they had previously. Now, looking at any obstacles, challenges, or what's currently hidden, we have the Ten of Voices, which is the Ten of Swords in traditional tarot. We have that in reverse. And we also have the Queen of Swords. So what this feels like, and I don't think that it's so much of an obstacle or a challenge, but this is very much an energy of healing. With the Ten of Voices in reverse, this is whatever experiences you and this other person have had in the past that have been hurtful, have been somehow harmful. This is you healing and moving past that. And this is sort of you stepping into your clarity, where you are very, very clear about what it is that you look for from another person, what your expectations are, what your boundaries are. So I think that it's been a process, right, for you to get to that point where you're able to sort of lay those things out in your own mind. And this is saying that, you know what, you need to stick with that. Whatever you've decided you're looking for, don't stray from that path, because this is what's going to bring this goodness to you, this win-win situation when it comes to love. Now, looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Lovers and we have the Two of Pentacles. And sort of just like what we saw in your sort of challenges position, Spirit is saying that, you know what? Get clear, which is what you've been doing by way of being quiet, meditating, manifesting. Get clear on what it is that you want out of love, what it is that you want out of a partner. What does your ideal relationship look like with the Lovers? Spirit is saying, keep that in mind and do not deviate from what it is that you believe you deserve and what it is that you want from another person. Looking at your potential outcome, we have the Seven of Inspiration, which is the Seven of Wands in traditional tarot, and we also have the Seven of Swords. So what we see here is you sort of pushing through, right? You sort of fighting to hold on to what it is that you're looking for from a partner. And what you're going to get is someone who seems to be the polar opposite of what you've experienced before. So with the Seven of Swords, when it's upright, it typically represents someone who's sneaky, kind of underhanded. This is the thief card, right? This is someone who's just not really a good person, not on the up and up, but we have it in reverse here. And so this person is not a sneak. They're not a liar. They're not a thief in the night. They're not coming to do harm. This is someone who's coming with very genuine intentions. And it's because you've been able to go through your transformation and get clear on what it is that you want, and so has this other person. So you all are both coming at this interaction very, very intentionally, which is great. There's no, well, I don't really know what I want. I'm not sure. Let's just see what happens. This is intentional. This is very straight up, very intentional, because both of you all have done your individual work. So let's grab one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has. Okay. And what we have for you is present. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. So again, Virgo, remember what we saw over here is that you are letting go of experiences that you've had before that weren't so positive. And now you're in a place of sort of standing in your truth and embracing what it is that you're looking for. You and your other person are no longer letting your past experiences dictate where you are now and what your path looks like going forward. Now, it could be that, yeah, you've learned some lessons from things that have happened. Wonderful. You tuck them in your pocket and you keep moving forward. This is not something that you are just sort of holding on to, that you're just carrying with you. The lesson, yes. The emotions, the baggage, no. So this is you now standing very firmly in the truth of what it is that you want out of a relationship and looking forward to what's next. And what's next, Virgos, looks pretty good. And it's coming a lot sooner than you think. So I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.